Good evening. It's kind of an uncle grandpa kind of thing, isn't it? Good morning. Right. We might have something to test tonight. I don't know. It depends if someone's going to shoot something down for me. I've been keeping an eye on the stocks though, so let's see where... Oh no, I can't do that yet, can I? Fine. I will sit in a hue just for the time being. And then I will check the stocks. Rather suspiciously, everything sitting at 200. That is rather suspicious. That's rather suspicious indeed. Oh, they got another duplicate. 3 duplicates. That doesn't look right at all. Their IDs are a shit stream. Finishing a long RC-130 flight on contention, then I'm going to serve at RNRs. I'm quite confused as to why they're 200s. Nothing is used. That would imply that the persistence of the warehouse data is failing. It's painting us. Crashed on the airfield last night, but I doubt that would be a cause. Well, crashing on the airfield would put things up. Now, the thing that makes it odd is that if something starts at 200 and has never been consumed, it remains as 200. If it has started at 200, has been consumed, but then topped back up 200, it will say 200 of 200. Any point where it drops below its initial, it then has how many it has versus how many it started with. So it would imply that none of these have changed at all. But I'm pretty sure they have, or would have. Because these are all just listing 200. Stuff like the, well, any of the Hydras. I know it noted an issue in GitHub. Ooh, someone's getting fancy giving me work. Alright. Look. That's odd, I didn't get a notification for it. Where did you put it under? Oh, is it just under the just under issues, I guess? Issues. Airspawn navigation, 29. When you change destination airfield, it only applies to the Yak 1. With the Yak 40, the MiGs slowly seem to disengage and default to null check as the landing area. Huh. Does that sound familiar? That does sound familiar. That sounds like when we first tested it, but they weren't going to the right place. Change destination field only applies. So it's working for the Yak 40, but not for the other ones. Okay, well at least it's working on one, so I've got a point of reference. I guess that's the silver lining to that cloud. I wonder if I can have a quick peek. I wonder if I can actually find what that problem is. So you're saying put my chat over there just so I can see it for a second. I don't think that's on the screen, is it? No, it's not. That's the wrong window dimensions. And then, oh, okay. There we go. So it's working. Oh, that's in the logistic. When you do manage to get on it, it would be very useful if you could shoot down a Yak 40, but not too far away. Not too far. Great transport flight. So I think actually landing at destination airfield. So that was, I fixed that because I did make a mistake on that before. I corrected that. Because nothing was landing at the airfield that you told it to land to, but then they started landing as per expectation. The transport one is working, the escort group is not. The escort arc, create a unit group. Transport escort. Going into jet escort, hopefully. And we should have ooh. Oh no, that should be right there. They should be just following. I wonder if it's because ETA locked. I don't know. No, okay, that's going to be a deeper issue. I'll have to look at that offline. That's a shame. At least they're in the air, though, I suppose. Ow, fucking microphone. I'll see if I can have a look at that. Thank you for putting that up. I appreciate it. Blocked. Why does it keep putting it as blocked? So I actually have to type it in, because it's not liking me doing that. Oh, no, it just doesn't work. Full stop. No. Well, it could be blocked for the moment, and then I'll move it manually. That's actually really useful. Thank you. Right. I don't remember re-enabling the preview on my OBS, but there you go. Okay, well, either way, we appear to have supplies, so that's good. We shouldn't have anything else kicking around, and in fact we don't. I am curious to see if... Oh, that's not good. Actually, oh, let's go. I haven't turned the radio on. I haven't turned the power on. Now we can do it. There we go. Okay, so we've got Seesaw getting picked up. I wonder if that was a 2 I did at the weekend. That was pretty cool if it is. Oh. Are they coming in? They are as well. Shit. Okay. Well, let's have a little bit of a play, shall we? Oh my god, that's... Oh wow, someone got hit. I wonder if that was me. I thought so. Probably on fire. Now, tend to... I can't remember what my stabilization is. Is it T? No, it's... Oh. Rock? No, okay, what if we look onto you? Oh. Well, at least they're running. I think we actually defended the airfield there, haven't we? Massive trophy. Is it coming back in again? Can't tell which way it's going. I'll have a quick peek, see if they're doing anything like rubber banding around. No, they're not. Good. Oh, I'll jump into, is it Bradley? Yeah. Right. Quite considerably tired. So bear with me whilst I try and get my brain in gear because it is rapidly trying to turn off. What do we do? We want to blow something up, or we probably want to blow something up. With which mechanisms shall we blow something up? I put on this playlist, it's chilling me out, slowing my brain down even more. I wonder if I have to set the home airfield of the escort units because they're not being told to land somewhere. I have no idea what to fly. No idea what to fly. Suggestions? I haven't flown A10 for quite a while. This is probably going to be a complete shit show.
Yeah. That was comfortable.
2-4 chip. Thank you.
So I'm guessing there's one more 80 yard left or one miscount. We haven't got them all yet, have we? We've got 3, I know. I'm sure we've got 4.
We also updated the Janet Town P-47. Totally different than last time I flew it.
Sorry, I was concentrating then. Say again.
Since last weekend, they must have changed the sound of the cannons of the P-47. Sound a bit different.
Alright.
We were gonna dip into the operational wags this evening, but sadly, they've opted to only have one server doing it. And when the DCS community in Discord is 10,000 strong and the server can only support 70 users, and that means that there's 35 per side, and the red side. Oh my god! Is there something about this time of night where I can't talk? And the red side is reserved for official content creators and DCS stuff. That means only 35 people can join the server at a time, basically.
A VCR still left on the bridge?
Yeah, one left
Is it a bit sad?
in between all the shacks.
I thought they would spread it out a bit. Why is that so dim?
Got the last one. Okay.
Why is that? Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, whatever, just give me the shit.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Now I have been doing a little bit of fiddling with ground unit signals.
Was just shooting at me. I'll see if I can get him to shoot again.
Okay, I'm seeing where it's coming from.
Refueling complete.
I wish that they would do the rearm,
Nice.
because then you could do the rearm and then do the things about the rearm whilst the refuel is running. But now I still have to wait for the refuel to finish before, and then the rearm to finish before I can carry on setting my ship up.
Or maybe he's smoked.
Little things like that.
Definitely see
Little
the
things like
smoke
that.
start rolling out of him.
Rearming complete.
Okay, now we can do a loadal.
We've definitely got 4 burners there now, haven't we? So that's good. Looking out the artillery.
Now I can start doing my shit. If I can remember which buttons to press. That one, it's got Maverick written on it. And that one, there we go. Go DSMS, which is looking okie dokie. We're gonna set our stat page to be the TED, because stats are boring. Set our ID. Make that one. Okay. I suppose I should have started an engine really, but there you go.
Got one smoke. Well, white smoke, steam, I guess.
My throttles at 0 before they work.
Got 7.7.
There we go.
Is that your rockets going down there?
Yeah, sent a couple out. Look for the splash damage.
Okay, well I think I might as well RTB because I'm not going to do much 7.7 down there, so fire on RTB.
think it's just about everyone is doing DCS tonight.
Fire intended finals, Sierra Lake.
No, 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 no. Stop. Thank you. Oh.
Fire clear runway for rearm.
I should have turned the track on. I forgot to press the button. There we go. Okay.
And forming the
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Yeah, Chief. Remember the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Too kind.
Axel, do you have enough room or do you want me to move forward? Oh, I can't, I'll be rearmed.
Nah, it should be fine.
Oh yeah, there's more room there than I realised.
If only it was being flown by someone that was slightly more competent. I wish I was good in these. Well, you're mostly right. Oh. Totally confident, apart from I moved my trim the wrong way and gave me more nose down when I wanted nose up. Oh, now I didn't take it out of. Didn't turn that on. And I did not check to see if... Oh, eek, stayed on. There we go. Once we cleared the ground a little bit, and we don't need to do a combo at the moment. I think there's a problem with the stores reloading, because they seem to rather consistently default to 200, which doesn't seem right. But when people get on that are happy to fly around and shoot stuff down from a jet perspective, I was going to try and test a thing out for those that either have helicopters or want to ride in them. Although Bill hasn't got the MIA. Oh no, it's could potentially do it in the Huey. I've been working on an expansion of something, so it's not complete yet, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out with others. Black Goat, how you doing, buddy? If you want to learn how to use radios, yeah. What am I using for head tracking? I am using Track IR. Well, that's pretty much all we need to do is turn them on and tune them to the right frequency. This is Track IR 5. Yeah, it's an expansion of the Find Dave, only we're not finding Dave, we're finding his post bag.
Okay, well, I've just got my arm, but I'm not worried about going up right now. I can just quit this and join you.
And we're not ready to do it just yet. I would say we wait until Undead's around and that sort of thing, but so we need someone that's happy to go and shoot the Yak 40 that gets spawned. And then clear the air of hostiles, and then we can go in with the helicopters.
Is the Yak 40 a viable target for us to hit or not? That's where I'll be the safest and happiest, obviously.
It is, but it's being escorted by 2 MiG-29s.
Oh, God, I forgot that. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, when you're ready, let me know, and I'll accompany you in your helicopter. Which one is it? Which chopper are you using?
We should be okay for using the Huey.
Okay, because I've got some idea of the radio and the so that's alright. I suppose I should jump in a chopper again and try and make myself get used to it.
See if I can remember my keybinds. There we go, there's a good start.
Okay, final is putting on to 08.
Black Goat says I have the Quest 3, but using Quest 3 just makes me so tired. The stock strap bed is hard, so I'm planning to buy Track IR, which is more comfy to use. Yes, they are a lot more comfy, I can imagine. Not that I have VR. Not bitter at all. I've totally messed up this. I have absolutely totally messed this up. I thought I was way further away than that. Wait, where the hell am I? Where the hell? I'm very nervous now. I know no one's been in there and blown them up because I restarted the mission. Have a good flight. Alright, no worries, dude. Many thanks for dropping in. Hopefully, maybe see you again sometime. If you have any other questions, just shout. I have a question. Like, why are my flaps still down? I can't remember too. I've been flying for ages. Surely I should have been far further away than that. And I forgot to zoom as well, so that probably doesn't help.
What are you thinking?
I was just gonna ask you that.
You should probably avoid these guys up here and go to the left a bit.
Copy that, I'll follow you.
We can try here. Guys are pretty gnarly.
How far away are we now? 7.1. We might be able to do a
Warning,
turn.
autopilot.
I'm gonna finish these guys up. Start climbing.
Why does it look like there's nothing there? Has anyone cleared the ZSUs by the bridge to the east?
Sorry, I'm terrible at this.
The dangerous vehicles.
Bridge, is it like a mortar?
Oh, that's right, disregard, I found him. Master arm. Whoops. I always forget that. Are we going to get shot? Sensor. Oh. Hang on a minute, that's not right. Oh. What's... I'm getting the lock. Why is it not firing? Why is it not firing? What a sensor. Well, why haven't I turned on? Oh, damn it. I haven't turned the missiles on. PSMS. There we go. There we go.
Pickle.
I am in a pickle. Trying to fire missiles without bloody selecting them. God damn it, that would have been a shot as well. Oh dear. Okay, should we try that again? There we go. There we go.
Looks like all on fire.
Yep. He's far at the top, but I think he's just a hatching. Yeah, he's
Okay.
going out,
I can't see who the other one is.
I think.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, that's never going to hit. That is never going to hit. Should we fire another one? Perhaps not. Ooh.
Pull up, pull up.
Yeah, that third shot. A little bit too high. If I'd have been nose down, that might have been alright. I should remember to use my... Ah, crap. I should remember to use my autopilot more. Come on. Okay. It's a very eager lock. There we go, that'll do. Get out of it this time.
Let's return to my previous bad standard of landing, and that one, I don't think that was even a fast landing. I think I hit bump.
Oh, he says hello. Oh shit. Now so I can say goodbye. My Maverick. Maybe you can see the strike. Oh fuck.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, we got him.
Nice.
Altitude, altitude.
I think how many we actually got. We need to go on the south side of the bridge. Maybe we'll switch over to bombs. Get some altitude up there. I think there's maybe 2 live targets down there. If I can get up to about 6, then turn, might be able to drop a bomb in on the one that's on the south side of the bridge, just underneath the bridge. $5,000 feet. Might be alright.
I'm thinking I might take a Mars actually for a little while, so I'm gonna leave this aircraft just at a mosquito.
Oh, if you see where it is. Well, it's down there, I put it then. It's around where that mark was. Somewhere. Hey, we got it. Didn't actually see where that the other one is towards the north face of those trees. It's gonna be harder to see there. Well, harder to guess because there's less reference points around it. The one by the bridge is fairly easy, it's pretty much on top of the road. Unless I managed to see it beforehand. Is it right there? Oh, yeah. Of course it is. Okay. Oh, no. Can I have a bomb drop, please?
Pull up. Pull up.
I've got dry eyes. Oh, that was painful. That was painful. Hey, we got it. It's like I can't blink. If I blink, I'm gonna miss it. But at the same time, it feels like someone's taking sandpaper to my eyes. I think the bridge is safe. Lost one. My targets might actually be below me. Yes, they are. They're just there. Some weird shit going on the edge of my screen. Hope everyone's doing alright, by the way. Many thanks for dropping in if you have. Sitting there lurking. Appreciate it. I remember how to. Actually, I could remember how to reset my targeting.
Pull up. Pull up.
Just threw a couple down there. Oh, we got a bit of damage on one of them. Maybe two. Looked away from the screen. I'll get myself up now. Check. Oh, that's well off.
Pull up.
That's well off. And I'm not well off for being here.
Altitude.
I
Altitude.
might hit on it. Well, I've got damage on it.
I only got a ticket from you, but I'm assuming it was you. Get to also confirmed while radio check.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do two things at once.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you just fallen off your key or something.
Well, that might have fallen into it as well. I'll come into it. Coming in on the wrong line. I need to come in on that. Whoop. I need to come in on that road really a little bit. Why this way? Just a smidge. If I follow this road is better. We're coming more on this line. And I got maybe a run of 3. Maybe. Keep losing sight of me. Oh, I've lost him.
Pull up. Pull up.
1, 2, 3. Maybe. Right? Yeah, I'll take that. Definite. I think we got at least splash on 2 and a kill on 1. I'm happy. What have we got left? 2. That transition onto the darker glass. And that massive bit there. Okay, it's just at the tip of the smoke.
Pull up. Pull up.
1, no, 2. Well, that might be a hit. That might be a hit. Oh. Is that a hit on the engine? No, I reckon alright. I don't know why I keep moving the throttle that's under my hand. It's not the one that's adjusting my speed. Axel, we're coming in 2-6 if runway clear.
Copy.
Runway clear.
Spotlight taxi 08.
Probably coming in too hot to be fair.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Good enough.
Didn't catch that message. Was that an okay or what?
Yeah, good enough.
Alright.
Shit. Come on, get round, get round, get round.
Speed brake. Speed brake.
Alright. Runway clear.
Copy, thank you.
thought I was coming in a little bit too fast on that, to be perfectly honest. I thought I was going to have to do a go around, but just about managed to slow down.
Which is where we have him.
Alright, now where did I get hit? And why have I locked that? Don't seem to have any. Oh, it's because the bloody radio's come on.
There's one on the runway itself. Bomb crater there.
Right, there we go.
That would have been get those
Oh, a little bit on the wing. Engine's got away with it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Didn't seem to affect the landing, so I'm happy. Let's have a peek to see if anything has changed. We have no new CISA. We've got no crates. I didn't mark those units, I should have done.
There are a couple of bomb craters at the very beginning of 08, in case you need to know.
I think they're actually artillery because they come in. I think the artillery to the south of the airfield gets they start firing at the Bradleys and whatever else.
Right, and so it's not bomb craters, it's shell craters.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy that.
I'm coming down.
Copy, I'll hold. I'm on a run.
Oh dear. If you have any emergency undercarriage hydraulics available to you, you might want to use it. Ah, that's right. No, they've straightened up. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I was wondering if you had any spare emergency hydraulics, because the one was looking well out, but they look okay now. Pull off the runway. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so you got down okay.
Right. Now to go back to what I was thinking about. So we cleared the bridge. That bridge has been cleared. I suppose whilst I'm here I can do a rearm.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
What we need is Mr. Undead. Act as a decoy for the MiG. I mean, not decoy. You could shoot those MiGs down. Hope everyone's doing all right. I suppose technically I could spawn it myself. All I need is the yak to be shot down. I might be able to do that from the A10, or we could switch to F-16.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for the parallel infantry
That's what I want to do.
to the north of the airfield, just to practice a few rockets and make them less of a challenge if we get a convoy, a supply convoy coming near their area.
Okay. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, if there's a bug in the code which means going to mineral isn't going to work very well, then maybe spawning to come into null check, sort of along that line, maybe. So I need to bear in mind that the flight is going to be in a helicopter. Probably means we need to take out the T-50s that are over there somewhere. Which could be a fair flight. Maybe no operation wags. We were going to look at it. When I looked at the server earlier on, it was 70. Excuse me, sorry, 70 or 70. Because there's only one server. So, and unless everyone can get in, that wasn't the idea of it. But what I would have, if I was organising it personally myself, I would have made it so that there are several servers, so that, I mean, you look at the Discord, right? There's like 10,000 members of that Discord. Even if only 1% of people actually fly, a server with 35 slots is not going to cut it. So it's a bit, and of course because there's rewards being touted. it's a 70-player server, 35 each. Because I think it's 35 each, unless it is weighted in favour of red, but blue. I just think it's daft that they only did it on one server. They don't need. It's not like they need to maintain some form of synchronicity between the two servers. You just need enough space for people to come along and fly. Yeah, it's a little bit. But so as soon as they said, "Oh yes,
Do we have to be
there's
above
going
a
to be
particular
rewards,"
altitude for the
it's like,
bombs
no,
to be able to release? Do we know?
you don't need. If the community is coming together for WAGs, then you don't need to offer rewards, because the whole point of it is to help WAGs pay for treatment. Why would you spend money to give out to the community when you could give that money to WAGs instead? I don't know. It just seems a bit backwards. Sorry. Altitude affecting bomb release on a Mosquito.
Roger.
No, was that the question?
Yeah. Is there a minimum altitude you need to be at to release bombs?
Not when I've blown myself up in the past.
Right. I don't know why they're not releasing. I've got all my switches set correctly. Bomb bay doors are open. I'll try another pass.
I am going to try something though. I'm going to kick out an F-16. If I can remember my alphabet. Which I can't, apparently.
Okay,
What's
David.
going on?
Tom, I wonder if I was hitting the wrong release button. Possible.
F-16. No, that's I-16. It must be better. Seriously, why can't I find the F-16? Oh, it's because fucking dynamic slot. Oops. See, the game wants me to play an F-16, I-16. Oh my, okay. Thought I'd clicked the wrong one twice. Okay, I'm going to load out heavy on the 120s. What is that? Do I want to spawn hot or do I want to... There's two egg servers, one is full, the other is half full. Oh, the other, when I looked before, though, although there was two listed as WAGs, one was a race server, unless they brought a second one online. Do you know if, unless they're ping limited. They might be, I would be surprised if they're not ping limited. Yeah, third race server with two people, yeah. Yeah, unless they might have brought a second server online, but I would be I kind of wonder if you can only see the second one because your ping is low enough for the server to say you're allowed to join. Well, does a server browser just show them all anyway? It just won't let you join. Hmm. I'm not going to be on for masses longer. I do have to be up tomorrow, so I can't do a late one. Okay, I'm just going to get in a hot start. But yes, we were going to hop in if there was sufficient capacity for everyone.
Still some infantry down there, but I can't see them.
Okay, got that. Got that. Really do appreciate everyone turning up this evening. Hope everyone's okay. Really? Really? I just jump into an F-16 and now Ghetto falls out of his aeroplane. Unbelievable. So I'm going to hold short. I'm going to move over to one side very slightly. So that I can spawn in my hopeful target. That's good enough. I can't remember if I made a break button. Is it the one?
Mazda, abort takeoff.
Nope. No. No, that's not it. That is not it. Okay. Well, either way, we are stopped. Parking brake. There we go. Right. So in this case, we want. Bill's probably pressing this wrong button. What am I trying to do? Totally lost my line of thought now.
Flying low to find infantry, which I managed to find some.
Oh yeah,
visually,
spawn.
And took out a couple of those at the end of it. There might not be any infantry left there, I'm not sure.
Roger that. Oh, I didn't actually tune my radio, so I just spoke to nobody, I think. Com 2? Oh, 124. Okay, what button is one is com 2? That's the question.
Went on here was actually intended for my stream. I can't remember what I said, but it didn't make sense. That's why.
No, I figured that was probably the case, and I was able to follow it. Right, so we want.
I might have some engine damage, so
Where's Nalchik? Nalchik is down there. We want to make a flight Now the flight is going to make a straight line to Nelchek wherever I spawn it from. So we don't necessarily. Did they not contact you or Bill about being part of it? No. Why would they? I mean, not to sound, you know, I'd have been happy, but as far as Eagle Dynamics are concerned, I am not a content creator for DCS. I asked about them before. I asked about how do you get recognized as a content creator for DCS, and I got the response that it was by invite only. And I have not received an invite, so I shall read between the lines. Right, so wherever I spawn them from, they're going to make a straight line to Nelchek. You asked, and student, I asked a long time ago how people get recognized as DCS streamers, and they only recognize people that they want to recognize. So. In the words of that great streamer, fuck 'em. And that great streamer, of course, would be me. I'm just an unknown great streamer, so no one knows. So yeah, so I'll spawn them in and they'll make a straight line to Nelchek. I don't want them going over here because that's going to take them straight over the airfield, and that might cause the MiGs to come off course. I don't want to be over here because otherwise anything that does happen to occur is going to be a freaking huge long ass helicopter ride. So I think if it comes in along this side kind of a line, it takes about 10 minutes for them to fly there. So if I say about there maybe? Yeah, Jeeve, I mean, you know, it gets to a certain point where you get a certain answer and you think, okay, that's telling me all I need to know about what they think about me.
Just say my throttle is very low. So bring the throttle up, it goes. Bring the throttle
Can I
back,
copy?
and it's reminding me
He's
that
pressing
I've
his
got
wrong
no
button again.
throttle setting.
What do I need? I need half a brain.
With the brake
I
on, if I now...
am lacking half a brain, so it's going to take us a while. Not sure if you're wrong key.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that was really for my stream, but it would have come out on the stream anyway. Ghetto was just asking about the whistling sound, and it's in the Mosquito. So when you're below a certain number of revs or boosts, you do get whistling sound as a warning that you've got a low throttle.
Yeah. Mission console. God, that was a difficult one to get out of my head. Right. I need to find where my little button is of server stuff. There we go. So we want to do a script. Jeeve, well, at least you have grown up men playing with planes and not a bunch of kids or potato heads or anime girls, birds. I guess we now know what the community prefers. What? What are you talking about? You mean there's anime girls on the WAG server? God damn it. And I did get an invite. Everyone knows I'm a closet anime girl. That's exactly my bag. Right. Half the streamers are anime birds. Half the streamers are anime birds. What? We don't do anime here. Can't even do copy frickin' paste at the moment. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm just copying these coordinates because I want the flight to spawn. So, Did that copy? It did copy. It did not copy the leading negative, though. Yes, it did. I can't read. Right, so now we want to copy the Z. Do that in there, and the Y. Why does it say, oh, Y is 10,000 meters? That's correct, we want meters. I can now click submit. And there they are. Spot on. Right, now we need to get our arse in gear. And quickly. Without having a crash. Right. Laxor, take off 26.
Yep. Yep, copy, thank you. Fine, I'm gonna jump in the Chinook.
Roger that. Get your ass in here, thank you. This DCS streamers, they are anime. That's 55 for Potato Dude that flies with Trickier. Both act as if they're 8-year-olds. Really odd. In my opinion, never heard them act as a real. What? As a real person. I guess being. Well, that is it, isn't it? That is a fair assessment of some streams, which is why this stream will never be successful, because I don't do that rubbish. I've not heard of those two streamers to be fair. But then, that's not saying much. I've not heard of a lot of streamers. Where are they? They're to the north. So I need to get into air-to-air mode. Oh, there they are. So the two wiggly lines are going to be our MiG-29s. Straight line is going to be our Yak-30. Now, ideally, we do want the Yak-30 to go down, so I am going to fire at that one first. If I can remember how to use this aeroplane. I think that's going to be that one, and it's up. No. Oh, what's that? Is it? Oh, you little bugger. No radar lock. How about I do that? Does that make any difference? Of course it doesn't. Those MiG-29s are going to be dropping in. You can see the lines smoothing out a little bit. There we go. It's just coming into formation now. Don't really. Why can I not get a lock on these fuckers? Not that far away. I'll be in gun range before I get locked. In fact, they're probably going to fire at me before I get a lock. Which one is the yak? That must be the upper one. Why do I feel like something's not switched on? Doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. This is why we didn't go to the bike server as well. Why was I not getting a lock? What was I doing wrong? Okay, you're going to have to enlighten me on internet language. What is a potato head? How did you manage to trigger the lag? What did you say? What did you say? I can't work out what it was. The lag is triggered via specific terms. I can't actually see what it was. Where's the wrong way? Ah, now we got some. It's not what I want though. No? No. Oh. I bet that's a bloody helicopter is targeted. Yeah, it has. How do I unlock that one? There we go. Got 120s. So range 8,000. That can be right. Here's getting higher. Perhaps I should target one of the other two. I just want the thing to fall out of the sky. What thing to fall out of the sky, you ask? Well, that would be telling. You see, they're already breaking. They're already not happy with me being here. Oh, hello. Come on. I'm gonna do 2 just for the sake of it. And then... You... come here. Oh! Damn. I think fuel is the least of my worries.
Excuse me. Intercepting the mail is a federal offense, you know. Especially when it's mine.
Okay, let's release from that role.
Bingo. Warning.
Right, so we shot down the yak. That was our task. So I'm hoping now I'm going to jump into a Huey. That's one that Bill's got access to. Spawn... I don't need to spawn hot. I need fuel. Right, so I just want to have a look at the map. I'm hoping... Bollocks. It did not spawn. Is that because... Oh, hang on, was I looking in the wrong place? That was me. Trying to see if there's a mark anywhere on the map. Where did I spawn them? I've clicked away. So it would have been around here, maybe? Joining, roger that. No rush. I'm not gonna do. I can't do a late one. I've got to get up in the morning. But I'll do a late. I'll do a late one tomorrow. I just can't see if the marker dropped for it. So that was that a dead, or did I just damage and it ejected? Message history. That was me, and then there was 2 Daves. So I got one of the MiGs and I got the yak. And I know I got Dave's post because we got the message, but we did not get a marker on the ground. It's unfortunate because if I spot what the bug is, I can't actually fix it this evening, which is a bit of a shit. Because that would involve annoying people and restarting the server, or the map anyway. Mission. Where's my event handler? There it is. So what did we do? We got a unit dead event, I'm pretty sure. Which would have come down to... I can hack it. Loot has... Okay, so that would have come down here. That's the air ambush. We can, right, so it should have been that one. We got that one because we got the sound. So it did come into here. It did come into the intel was shot down. We got the sound to say that the intel was shot down, so I'm happy with that. Loot has intel equals true. And then we come down to that bit. It says if can create loot, then we go and make a loot box. And if we can't create loot, but it has got intel, we generate a new one. Did not generate a marker though. Sorry for those people that are actually watching. I'm was hoping to see a marker on the map. I just want to check why that marker hasn't appeared. If there's a very simple fix, turn marker, add marker. So that should have added a marker. Just doing a double check on the server just to make sure the server that's remote matches the one that I'm looking at. I'll get that. By all accounts, that should have placed a marker on the map. What a bastard. Nice, I'm just too zoomed out. Let's move in a bit. What is that? That's a Dave. That's a Dave. So at least one of those is ones that I shut down. So it would have been around here somewhere. Which does kind of... What's that? I wonder if I fudge it with some real coordinates. If that would just highlight the fact there's something that's wrong in the trigger between the event and the function, or if there's something problem, if there's a problem in the actual function itself. And whether or not I am still calling the function correctly. Am I calling the function correctly? Coalition based upon what gets shot down. We need to start location, which is a unit position. It's not. Oh, persistence. No, because that's going to be false. Okay, that should be fine. I wonder if I copy that section of code there. And then we move it over to the server and we'll just run that, execute that live. We're not updating any code undead, unclenched. We're just going to run a command the same way as we do for generating the flights in the first place. Let's put there near the top. And our position, we're going to make use of that one. I'm not really paying too much attention to the values or the dot on the screen because I don't really want to find it. I don't want me to find it. Or I don't want me to know where it is. I was sure I did a copy on that last time it worked. There we go. Right. And then we want to do that one and copy. And then paste. And what was the altitude? 206. Okay, that. Oh, where did it go? 206. Who knows? Now, hopefully, this should give us a marker. Or it's gonna piss me off. Sure, it's not going in a wiggy place. Or going all over the place. That wouldn't be the first time. Okay, so the marker is properly buggered off completely. So we should be seeing a yellow circle. Why isn't it placing the markers? That's a shame. I just realised I have no sight of my chat, so if anyone's talking to me, my apologies. No, still got missiles if you want me to hit them, so you can watch and see what happens. When I just tried to fudge it, and it still didn't launch, which is a little bit odd. Because there should be a yellow ring map marker, but I am not seeing it. Which is odd because I've been running that same section of code locally, and I have been seeing. The question is, okay, let's make a marker. Oh, that's the wrong thing to do. Right. Should I expose marker as a function? It's the wrong file. Unfortunately, I didn't put any logging in that method either. Dude. Wait a minute. there's no coalition for map markers. Okay. Is that thing there is? Is there a coalition for a map marker? No. That's just a position. Just positional data. I really hate it when my brain doesn't work fast enough for what I'm trying to think. I wonder if it has actually put anything in memory and it just hasn't done it properly. So if I look at... Oh. It did it. It's just it's not displaying it. It put the marker on. So there is actually stuff on the ground, but for whatever reason the marker is not visible, and the markers are not coalition specific, I don't think. You see it? You see a mark on the map? Where? You see a marker? Should it be on my screen now? I mean, if you can see it and I can't, that's great. Sort of. It says mission data. Yeah. No, it should say... If you expand it, it should say DD's post. It says that. Why can't I see it? Is it actually on my screen and I just am being... Oh my fucking god, am I slotted? No, I am slotted, aren't I? Yeah, I'm slotted. Okay. Oh my god, it's there. It's just popped in. Fuck me. Right. The hell was that? That's where we're flying. Should we turn the radio on and talk to people? Oh my god, that was worth it. I'm sorry for the long delay there, stream watcher viewer types. For that, if I can get the bloody mouse to work now, that is worth it. I will take that hit for looking like an idiot. 1, 2, 4 check. No, wrong radio. 1, 2, 4 check. Not working because I haven't turned the fucking power on. 1, 2, 4 check.
Copy next one.
Okay, after a small amount of radio science there, sorry, I was trying to work out why something wasn't working. We can now do something.
Yeah, copy. I'm in a Spitfire at the moment. But it should have forgot everything, so...
Well, I'm wondering... We need to fly to Poladini, which is to the west of Ekat. Given that, there are 109s in the air and there are 820s in the air. So if you wanted to not be in a Huey, but in actual fact stay in the Spitfire, then that could be beneficial just for air cover. There isn't going to be anything spawning as a result of what we're doing, what we're about to do, but there, because of the location, there'll just be incidental stuff there potentially.
Yeah, copy that. Okay, well I'll start up and head due, well, southwest, so
Well, yeah, west-southwest.
yeah.
I wonder why that took so long to display. Nice. T4 check. Now, here's a question. Do I stay in the Huey or do I switch to the MI8? It shouldn't make any difference. At the moment, I've gotten as far as the code being compatible with MI8, MI24, KA50, and the Huey. There is a question. Do we stick to the Huey? Okay, question. The code that we're about to fiddle with, test, execute, maybe get bitten by, is compatible with the Huey, the MI8, the MI24, and the KA50. Should I stay in the Huey, which is probably the slowest out of the lot, or should I switch over to the MI8, which is probably a little bit faster, but it means that no one can join me?
I would say take it slower, and if that means anything, I would reckon so things will stick together.
Okay.
In as well.
Okay. It's as long as it is broad, to be honest.
I was just scared to take off again because apparently these runways are more dangerous than I thought.
Who is what and where? Undead. You're in a helicopter, you don't use the runway.
Apparently not. Well, I had to avoid one using the runway at the last second coming into land again, so...
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take off on the taxiway, naughty as it is.
Okay. Okay, screw it. Reslot in 2 seconds. MI8. We'll do a hot start to keep people not waiting, and we'll do that just in case we need some guns. We're gonna go for fuel. We're gonna go flares. Our weight's okay. Let's go. I just want to bezel like a dickhead. We're gonna do it again. Hit the wrong goddamn one. we go. Let's see the numbers. 124 check. Right, that's all maximised, that's all good to go. Right, now we are game on. Those of you that are watching, many thanks for sticking around and being here this evening, I really do appreciate it. We are testing in a new section of code. It's not complete, but it's got something to do, so we're going to do it. Just because I can, we are going to get a bearing to where we want to go, which is there, and that is really unusable. I'm going to go there. Actually, that works. We want, no, that's completely the wrong direction. So we're going to start there. I'm going to come up here. We're going to go out. Not really. Can I move the map? I can. So we want a heading 25 nautical miles at 257 to DD's post. So 25.5 nautical miles. Anyone's got a head that can work out what that is in kilometers? And can I remember what the numbers were that was just on the screen? And the answer to that is no, I can't, because I have a memory for numbers that isn't. So I need to do that. I need to go back to the 257. Here's 257. So we've got this way. We're going to make use of all our equipment, or at least as much as I know how to use. So come on, 257. 257. We need to go for, right, I now need to find a converter. Online converter. Where's Google? Google. Right. Nautical miles to km. Nautical miles to km. How long was it? 25.5. Oops, 25.5. Oh, that's the wrong. 25.5. It's 47.2 kilometers. 47.2. It's 47. It's 5. 2 per thing, I think. Yes. So 47.2. And I'm going to go that. And we're good to go. I think that's it. 257. And we want to go that one. No, that one. There we go. And then we do. Shows a way to make one flick around to the other. So what was it? Oh my god. 257? 257. Oh, about there. Yeah, pretty much about there. Okay, after that brief thing, I was just setting up my whatsits, so good to go. Shit. I went past the Chinook. Fuck's sake. Oh, no, 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 no. I may have made a mistake. I flew past the Chinook.
Make a mistake, what?
Flying past the Chinook.
Alright, yeah.
My machine does not like the Chinook at all, nor does it like the C-130.
No, mine's the same with the Charlie 130. Yeah, the Chinook, it took a while to load in when I was driving earlier.
Since saying it, my machine has only just settled out from flying past it. There is going to be stuff on the ground as we go along here, so I might need to take a wider berth, go around to the north of Eccat.
Yeah, copy that. I'm aware of the fact that we have stuff on the ground down there.
Well, there's going to be the T-50s that are a little bit to the east of Eccat.
Yeah, I know there's some that I tried to avoid.
There's some there, I think.
I'm currently at higher altitude, which makes it a bit safer for that sort of stuff.
I have put a mark where they might be, but I can't remember for certain.
Well, that's right next to something. Hold on.
Yeah, there's some artillery there, but just taking hits from the combiner. Just before the artillery, there's the T-50s. I just lost an engine. One, two, four, check. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna make. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I've lost one engine. I'll see how far I get. As long as I can keep it steady, what we're gonna do will be okay. I cannot believe they managed to hit that fucking engine. If you want to fly an 8, MI8, under, it's totally up to you. I don't mind. I'm gonna struggle to get bloody altitude now.
If you have capacity to explain, what are they going to do?
If you have a look at the map, just very near the middle of the town that I said we were going to go to, that I now can't remember the name of, which is to the west of Eccat, there is a marker, and if you click on the marker it says DD's Post. So the idea of it is, a few moments ago when I was in the F-16, I shot down Digital Dave's Intel aircraft, and as a result something fell off the back. It was tracked to a location near where the marker is, but not exactly where the marker is. So the challenge is we have to go and find the thing that fell off. And I took a little bit of, and this, everyone can blame, well, everyone apart from Undead can blame Undead for what I'm about to say. I took a little bit of guidance from Grand Theft Auto Online with some of the missions that occur in that, where you have to go to a location and then the thing moves and you got to go to another location. So Undead, this is all your fault. So the idea is that it's fallen off the back and we need to calibrate a piece of equipment. But in order to calibrate the piece of equipment, got to go to 2 locations, 3 locations to calibrate. So almost like triangulate where the thing landed. Or at least not so much triangulate where it landed, but get us enough information to be able to trigger an ADF signal, automatic direction finder. Once we've got the signal, we can then use onboard radios to track the signal to where the actual thing is.
Okay, do we actually see this thing on the ground if we happen to look in the right direction or what?
You will see it. If you're low enough, slow enough, yeah, you will see it. It's not particularly big. There's no lights. It is just a static piece of equipment. So I just need to find out where I am. According to my Doppler navigator, I am 24 kilometers away.
I'm circling your orange circle at the moment. Oh, that's all area. I'm not seeing anything yet.
No, you won't. Not from that altitude. It's pretty small.
Alright.
But keeping the airspace clear helps. So the fact that you're there is good. And I am going to use the map just to make sure.
Will
It's
any
around there.
aircraft appear on the map?
Oh no, hang on. Is that the wrong marker? Okay, no. I just realised you're at the marker where I said the T-50s possibly were. That's not the marker that I'm heading to.
Copy that. I see where the other marker is.
The other marker is to the other side of this town. And we're past the 255s, so I feel a little bit comfy that we might actually make it.
I landed.
Yeah, him as well. And if this works, I'm going to have some rum. Which means I really want this to work, because I actually quite fancy a little drop to sip it. And this is also why, ideally, I didn't want the thing to be shot down too far away. Because otherwise it makes an absolute ball ache of a helicopter ride. Sorry, just put my coffee back. Okay, I'm pretty much online, on course actually. I'm quite happy with that. So it's on the southern part of town. So what will happen is that when I get in range of the initial marker, I have to remain in range of the initial marker, and then I will get a new marker. That marker will be removed for everyone and a new marker will be placed, which is the next point that we need to fly to, and then remain at that point for about 20 seconds for the purposes of calibration. Then we'll move on to a third marker, which will be the point of tuning, and again we have to sort of hover there for 20 seconds or so, and then we'll and then it should trigger the ADF. Now the ADF isn't necessarily going to be on a specific frequency either, so at the moment I'm in an MI8. MI8 has 2 radios that I can use for automatic direction finding. So the code will look at whoever found, quote unquote, the signal, look at the radio frequencies that I've said are valid for that unit, and then randomly select one of them, and then the game should tell me it's either the frequency I want is either on the FM band or the AM band, and then I have to do the rest. In the Mi-8 and the other Russian helicopters, that's basically a choice of, if it's on the AM band, you've got 6 channels to flick through, and if it's on the FM band, you've got 10 channels to flick through. The Huey is slightly more complicated. The ADF uses 3 groupings of bands, of which are significantly wider and manually tuned rather than presets. So it will, but if you happen to be in a Huey when you find it, then it will randomly select one of the ranges and then choose a frequency from within that range, and then tell you what range it is inside. And I've gone way off.
All that went completely over my head. But just to say, I have flown through the orange circle and I'm going back.
And alright, dude, no worries. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen if you fly through it. I don't know if you'll be in it for long enough.
Oh, gotcha, okay, see you soon. I'll just keep my eye out for enemy aircraft then.
Okay. This is where it's going to get a little bit touch and go, because I'm down on an engine. I've lost oil pressure on one of them. I don't think it's going to catch fire anytime soon that I'm aware of, although it'll probably blow up now. But it's a good case of I need to hover in place for 2 seconds and then hold it for a number of seconds after that. Oh, just lost the other engine. Yep, just coming onto target and I've just lost the engine. I'll see if it evens out. It's fighting a little bit. Got some pressure coming back. Where are we? Where's my mouse? Okay, end of the route. Right, it's on the end of the runway. Not runway, railway. I am losing power. Like so, going down. bear with me. I just need to. Sorry, just bear with me 2 seconds. I have a. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I'm just trying to get something to work here. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to respawn, which is a little bit of a pain in the backside. It's actually quite a big pain in the backside. Sorry, that's okay. That's better. Do I respawn? Oh dear, that didn't look good. Do I respawn and do it again? That didn't. I mean, how long did that take? About 7 minutes, a bit more than that. Do I have a radio? 1, 2, 4, check.
Yeah, copy. I might have been talking
Okay.
on my stream instead of you.
Yeah. Okay. So, do I respawn and try that again?
Yeah, go on, respawn. Do I need to respawn? I don't think so.
No. I just need to get in and get in the air again. Okay. Right. So we are here. Right. Now I need to set that up again because that's a pain in the backside. So 47. And it was something. Oh, that's not bad. Look at that. 2257. I haven't worked out if it's possible to set waypoints in this. Oh, radio. Okay, 1, 2, 4.
Copy.
Right, I'm going to try and. I was going a little bit slow because I was explaining stuff before and trying to organise it in my brain as to what I needed to say, but I'm going to just try and gun it this time.
Copy.
I'm going to go a little bit wider a little bit further to the south as well, so I don't get shot by the damn convoy. Big thanks to the people that are sitting there watching this. Thank you for putting up with it. Let's not hose it into a tree. So yeah, Undead, this is entirely, like this first step of this mission is entirely your fault. if you hadn't got me into playing GTA, then we wouldn't be fucking about with this multi-step tuning bollocks. I'd have never had the idea. What were you flying? GTA 5 vehicle. What were you flying? Apache? 24? This road is going to take us into Aircat, which means we do need to stay south of the railway. Stop at low altitude warning going off all the time. Kind of got a waypoint with the A20s and the 109s over there. I think once we've gone past Ekat, I think we can rejoin the railway. Just trying to check the route. So that's Ekat. Railway coming out of Ekat. Yeah, we can. So, don't want to go too far. I don't want to sort of running around the bottom, settle. Fuck. Forgot about them. What? What's gone on? Did I click off the game? I did click off the game. Jeez. Clearly not at Ekat yet, so that's fine. That's the bridge. I know it's a bridge because it looks like one. I'm very good at identifying bridges. Check. Alright, so we got that. So, okay.
Is there a danger those two 109s could go for you?
I don't know. It's not impossible, but I also think AI by default, they engage other aeroplanes. They don't engage helicopters because they're like different class of target. Having said that, they'll probably shoot me down. I really don't know why the marker took so long to appear. Unless I just need to come off the map and go back on it again, but I'd never seen that delay appear before. Okay, so what we got here? We got the water. Okay, so I can't believe that's right at the end of the. It's not at the end of the railway line. You fucking knob. It's the end of the bloody measurement line. Idiot. I'm thinking, wow, that point went in right at the end of the railway line. Look at that. It's right on the end. No, it's my ruler line. But what we can do is we can keep flying in this direction, meet up with the railway, and then it will be off our left. We're going to do follow the river? No, not follow the river. That'll take us the wrong way. Let's keep straight on this line. I just lowered my fuel gauges, really. Is it that one? Might be that one. No. What have you got? That's the fuel gauge. Oh shit. I should have taken extra fuel. 12 kilometers. Oh, who's up behind me? Ghetto. Ghetto might attract the attention of the AE or the 109. Unless that's Bill. Alright, I'm getting close to target. Now I haven't done full voice lines for this yet, assuming it does work in the first place. There is text instructions that come up and a placeholder voice line that just lets me know that thing sort of progresses from one stage to the next. So I think that comes across as coalition. So you'll probably hear some counting. Some counting. Starting a descent and slow down.
I engaged the word line briefly, so I'm cut off from that because I'm trying to conserve what I have for the necessity.
So there's no code, there isn't any code that generates threat here. It's just menial task, really. H-shaped building. Unless what is on the map doesn't represent what is on the ground. We shall soon find out. Oh shit, power lines. Son of a... Undead. If we'd have got hit by those power lines, that'd have been your fault as well. GTA. Right, I think actually the building we want is right underneath the goddamn power lines. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm gonna... in my usual of gaining altitude. I'm really struggling to slow down. I hate this helicopter. Sorry, I'm trying to get down lower to the ground and also slow down. I'm making a big zero. There is, if you can see the power lines go into the city on this edge of the town, there is an H-shaped building, and that's the one I need to get close to. Yeah, white-grey, yeah. But it's like right underneath the power lines as the power lines breach the trees. Okay, we have finally got the damn helicopter under control. So we need to be right under the frickin' power lines, it seems. And ideally I want to switch my map to be centered on me. Too fast. This is going to be right under the fucking power lines, isn't it? This is supposed to be a road, by the way. Actually, no, it's black. Oh, 2. There we go. There we go. Number 2. Okay, so the message says we are calibrated. That means this marker has disappeared and it has been replaced by another one somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, further south, slightly west.
Yeah, I see that. Oh. What I do want to do is flick that. There we go. Kind of near the trees a bit. As usual, I have no idea where these markers are going to go. They are dynamically generated based upon your current position, so as each initial marker moves around, so will all the other markers. Yep, eyes on. Oh, according to that, there's a road here. It's really difficult to tell the difference between roads and contour lines. There we go. Going a bit fast, a bit high again. A bit further in that direction, I think. Now the bit that's got me nervous, is the next bit. That should be picking us up soon. The second market that we're approaching now has lower tolerance, so we have to get closer to it. I think I've drifted a little bit. Yeah, I need to go a little bit this way. Oh, stop it. There we go. Alright, FM band, okay. Okay, according to that, it's on the FM band. So, we need to come over here to our radio, as the FM band is KP. Oh, we need to put this onto narrow, which is YN. And then that one always seems to be up in the screenshots. That one can be left as it is, and this one we don't need to worry about because that's the AM band. What we want over here is in the FM band, which means we're working with this radio. We need to keep it on there so we can hear it, and then hopefully we will hear. Please hear Dave. Oh, fucking hell! Thank God for that. I have the signal. Right, so now that we've tuned the signal, we can turn that to be compass mode. Now we can switch the indicator, and we're going to watch these needles here. There we go. Right, now I've got no idea how far away the item is. All I know is the direction, and it's probably going to be within a kilometre or so. Thankfully, it looks like it's potentially in the open. Although my needle's not moving, that's a little bit concerning. Oh, needle's shifting a little bit. Perhaps I need to be higher. Getting a lock. Takes a moment or two for it to catch up. We might be able to see it from this height. Okay, I've got a direction. It's kicking around all over the place, blimey. I've got eyes, I can see it. For reference, chat, I have a big ass smile on my face, which is a very rare thing to do, and I've been told somewhat disconcerting to see, so you'll be grateful at the fact that the camera's off. And there we have it, a small device just off my nose. I'm speaking on the wrong radio. No one can hear me. Wrong. 1, 2, 4, check. Yep, sorry about that. When I switched to radio, I forgot I lost voice. So the device off my nose currently on the ground is the thing that we've been searching for.
Which I can't see at the moment. Can't get close.
It's quite a small, low-profile object. It's 2 items on tripods.
I think I did call them, yeah.
It's actually a TACAN beacon, mobile TACAN beacon, but it's a good analogue for lost intel that's emitting a signal.
But what do you do? How do you get that now?
Well, there's a small detail of coding it, but for the moment, the fact that I didn't know where that was going to be. All I had was one marker on the screen, and we managed to follow that marker, do the tasks, progress it all, get the signal, and then follow the signal to the source. I think that was a test that was a successful test, and I'm happy with that. And it gives me more confidence moving on to the next stage.
Good, excellent, well done.
I am happy with that. I am happy with that. And with that, since it's 3:10 and I need to get up in the morning, I suppose I better call it there.
Yeah, a good evening now, and a good test for today. Looking good. Very nice, well done.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was getting nervous because the signals are wiggy at best. What I found out just prior to the stream was that so that TACAN beacon is a red coalition TACAN beacon, and I have made the signal by making a magic signal occur at its location. There are other things I can do is cause that unit to actually generate the signal. But what I found is that when it's a red unit, DCS has code restrictions in place that means if a red AI transmits something on a frequency and I tune to that frequency as a blue unit, I'm not allowed to hear it. So I need to make a small change so that it is a neutral unit rather than a red or a blue unit, and then it will work smoother for other units, because this helicopter and the Russian helicopters need that magic signal to be able to lock onto. Other helicopters and other aeroplanes, in fact, can hook onto a signal that is being generated by the unit itself. So when I switch it over, so much like we were doing with hide and seek with Dave, that was a unit generating the signal as opposed to a magic signal. So for a unit, and Dave, I think, was in that instance was a non-coalition aligned unit, so everyone can hear it and it was allowed. So I just need to do that with this, and then it'll work smoother for other units like the Huey that can pick up on unit transmissions for direction finding, and so vehicles like the A10 and that sort of thing. But you need the helicopters to be able to maintain the search and the tuning part in order to trigger the signal.
Right, gotcha. Well, that's quite something. It's good to know it worked well. It's good to know the test works so well. I'm going to RTB.
Roger that. And this is only the first part. So once we've done this, there's realistically it's like a three-part mission, and this is part one.
Excellent.
Based on the time, any other time I would have probably stuck around and done CSAR and pull in those pilots. But because of the time, I'll probably just log off here and call it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, is it still Friday? Yeah, well, no, it's Saturday technically, but you know what I mean. We are in Friday's flight, so I expect to catch you tonight.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, thanks for your work on that, and catch you tomorrow night.
Yep, take it easy. Thanks, Bill. You look after yourself, and I'll catch everyone else when I see you next. Right, I am very happy with that. In fact, so happy, I said I was going to have a drink, but it's too late for that now, so I'll hold that one on account until tomorrow, and I'm so happy I'm going to turn my camera on and horrify you all. So, there you go. Serves you right. See, even when it's a success, it's a fail for you lot. I'm going to pull this window over here so I can see it. What should I leave on the screen? No, I'm going to leave that on the screen, seeing as that was the purpose. When I do that, I'm going to go back onto my DCS opposite, so I'm going to do pause head track. There we go. I think that works. I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I'm going to do that. Hopefully that took a screenshot. Oh, fuck's sake, I just moved the cup down. Right. Come off of there. I need to turn the helicopter down on my ears because I can't hear a goddamn thing. Probably never can. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Right, sorry, I just had a message come in there. Right, okay, so, let's, Bill's transmitting on the wrong one by accident, so let's enable that, and then I can do, that one. There we go. Okay, so thank you to players, chatters and lookers, those that dropped in, dropped off and dropped out throughout the course of the stream. I really do appreciate it. A special thanks to Bill, of course, for having the server powered and interneted. And my camera's off. My camera moved. Maybe it has. So if you're not familiar with Bill, go and make sure you check him out. He is there. There we go. He does warbirds and sometimes A10 and sometimes a Chinook if he's feeling brave. Brain has lost it again. I'm just flicking around my screen, just trying to catch up with what I'm trying to look at. Right, there we go. Right, yeah. So that was Bill, and we've also joined in chat in the server this evening by Undead and Ghetto Zebra as well. So big thank you to the pair of you for joining, and Jeeve, sorry, Jeeve. Thank you to the three of you for joining us tonight. I do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Thank you to those that chatted, no particular reverse order, of Undead and Jeeve. And we also were joined very briefly by Black Goat over on YouTube. Appreciate you dropping in and saying hi. And Undead was up at the top of the stream. And that's all we've been speaking to tonight. So quiet, but very successful, I think. No doubt there were some lurkers in the background. Do you know me? I never check my lurkers list. If you're there, I haven't got a clue, but I do appreciate you spending time on the channel. If you are lurking over on YouTube, I do appreciate that as well. If you have got the capacity to chat and say hi, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. But keeping the number of viewers alive, as it seems to indicate that I have, is absolutely freaking awesome, and I thank you a lot for that. We'll be back tomorrow night doing some more of the same, probably, or maybe not the same, because I won't have time tomorrow to make any more code changes, but we will be blowing stuff up. So hopefully that will go okay. If we can find a WAGS server that is not overpopulated and there's space for us, then we'll have a go on that a little bit. So, because we do want to try and lend support, if you're not familiar with that, Operation WAGS. Matt Wagner of the DCS community, or one of the DCS employees, has been diagnosed with a rather bad thing, and they're doing a big fundraiser to help him and his family get through that. So do a Google search for Operation WAGS and go and read up on that. There's a few streamers taking part in it. So we would have been taking part of it if we had a slot on the server, but we don't. Yeah, we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow night. So all that. Oh no, hang on. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. See if we can find someone. Bill's gonna be going offline. Let's see if we can find someone that's doing WAGs. There's certainly a few tonight. Have we got? There we go. Operation WAGS. They've got 3. They're on Red 4. Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf is streaming. Right, so we got that. We've got 3. Actually, we're going to go over to here because they seem to have the least number of viewers. And we're going to say hi in there. Be nice to everyone. Okay. We're going to say hi in their chat and see if they're chat responsive. Let's hope they are. They are chat responsive. That is absolutely awesome. We're going to raid them. Right. When we get in chat, make sure you make some noise. Your emotes, my emotes, anyone's emotes. Make sure they feel appreciated in what they're doing. And they come back and do it again when they stop doing it tonight. Did I press the wrong button? Let's try that one again because I think I fucked it up. And there we go. Right, we're gonna do. We're gonna raid call sign Exodus live. When we get in there, chat makes a noise. Make your emotes, my emotes, anyone emotes. Make sure they appreciate what they're doing. They come back and do it again. We're gonna come back and do it again tomorrow night. Please do go and check out information about Operation Wags. It is a very, very worthwhile cause. The guy's been diagnosed with bone marrow cancer, so any help that he can get with his family, because he's in America, which means he has to pay for every little bit himself, which is a shit way of doing it, to be honest. So we're going to raid over there. If you're not on YouTube, if you're not on Twitch, then we are going to go over and support this person. So if you do have a Twitch account, please do come and join us over on there and say that you joined via the Laxor raid. Unfortunately, there's only one person left on my stream, which is a little bit sad. It would have been nice, because it sounds like he's an alright streamer. Actually, he's fairly chat responsive there. Okay, so we're going to go now before the timer runs out. All I just want to say is whatever you do, what you play, have fun. More importantly, stay safe. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I really do appreciate it far more than you realise. And please do the likes, shares, follows here on my other social media platforms, so you can find underneath the video down there and on the social command over there. So we're going to go over and see you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.